and appeal to them to give government time to address issues we raised. Sometime in April this year, that's 3 months after, we noted that many of those challenges were able to be addressed. And so we had that emergency National Executive Council meeting at the federal. We had to give the new government time to come in because we felt that if we proceed on an indefinite strike and they take over and make us on the strike, that it will not be good. So we are given that time and we continue negotiating with government, and all the timelines we entered into, all the timelines in the memorandum of understanding we signed with government on the 19th of May, all of them passed without a single one of the items being addressed. And because of that, on the 5th of July, we met again and issued another ultimatum still for government to still have time to address or to implement the agreement we reached with us on the 19th of May. And that 2 weeks was about to expire when, in fact, it was on the last day of that ultimatum that we were called by the Ministry of Labour to review the progress of the implementation of the memorandum of understanding. In that meeting, it was obvious that not a single item had been implemented. And instead of implemented, we are faced with another memorandum of understanding that they brought up, trying to shift the deadline that had passed. And we said no, if we accept this, our members will not forgive us. And so we requested for more action. Throughout that last week, that was on Monday last week, nothing happened, the ultimatum expired. And we still gave once that the 2023 medical residency training fund has not been paid. And we have been clamoring for this payment since January this year. We are aware that all the paperwork has been done. The fund, it was captured in the 2023 budget, and our members are not, are not happy that it hasn't been paid till now. The training and examinations that the payment is meant for, many of them have to borrow to go for them, and all of us know the current hardship that everybody is facing. So they are not able to cope with the fact that that payment has not been made. Even when we have been pushing for it since January this year. So, manpower shortage in our hospitals. Our doctors and nurses have fled the hospitals, and the few people that are left there are not able to cope with work. And it's that time, there was a ministerial committee that was set up at the Federal Ministry of Health last year, because they discovered that it takes a long time for the chief medical directors to go through the bureaucracy of government in replacing staff that have left. So that committee had to come up with a guideline on how to quickly replace doctors and nurses that have left the system, so that services can be maintained, so that Nigerians can, will stop dying. Because essentially, when you don't have the full complement of staff in the hospital, there is no way you are going to have effective service delivery. And so a guideline was drafted by that. Something here. It says that the third issue we have is the issue of the downgrading of our membership certificates by the Medical and Dental Council of Nigeria. Since last year, our members started asking questions why that happened. We know that the membership certificate being issued by the West African College of Surgeons when we passed our membership exam has always been categorized by MDCN as category B. But all of a sudden, our members noticed that it was downgraded to category C. And incidentally, even as of today, our members are saying that the membership certificate issued by the West African College of Physicians is still on category B from what they sent to us. So we are wondering why that of surgeons was downgraded to C. And we are about to declare a strike, but we also said, let's also give more time. We went on recess, still giving the waiting until